So now we catch an Abra here. We battle the dude. We quick Mew glitch. Hey, look at that, it's an Abra. I think it's like a 15% encounter, but this Abra is half the battle. We also have to Pokeball it. Dang. Unlucky. If Ice resisted electric, it would be more OP for Lapras. That'd be pretty cool. Ice doesn't conduct electricity at all, but I mean, then you'd have to look at everything that doesn't... How did Teleport fail? Wait, is that one of those 1 in 256 glitches? Teleport failing? What? I'm sorry, what? Oh my god. I think that Abra just got screwed over. Like, what are the odds of that happening? What are the odds of that happening? Back-to-back Abras. The Abra failed, and then was captured because of the fail? That's pretty nifty. I just find it crazy that with almost 20 years of exposure to Pokemon, I'm still learning new things about the original Pokemon games, and it's simple information, but at the same time, I've never had an urge to just stroll onto the Bulbapedia page for Teleport and learn how it works, but there it is. Generation 1, in wild battles, the user flees and the battle ends. There! I thought that's everything that there was to Teleport, but it goes a little deeper. If the user's level is less than the opponent's level, there's a chance that Teleport will fail. More specifically, the chance of failing is that equation right there, which comes out to 1 in 8 and 1 in 4, somewhere between that number, depending on the level difference right there. And that's just kind of going to add up a couple of the other things going on here. That for the most part, you're not going to be insanely overleveled, so it's still like a 1 in 8 or 1 in 7 chance of it failing, and you might have a chance of catching the Abra by that point because it's a 27% catch rate at full health with a Pokeball, and there's all kinds of other things coming into play depending on even if you're interested in finding and capturing Abra before it teleports. It might have happened, it might have failed when I was a kid and I just don't remember it, but then Generation 2, this existed, however, due to a bug, it didn't happen. This no longer applies to wild Pokemon using Teleport due to a bug. And then in Generation 3, it was completely removed. So this only occurred in a very brief moment of time, and I actually got to have it work during the stream. So I thought the odds were going to be absolutely crazy. Let's go and break down what ended up happening during the stream as well. The first encounter I had was a wild Abra, so that's a 15% chance right there. So I encountered another Abra as my second encounter, so 2 for 2 on Abras. 2 15% chances, that was actually pretty good odds right there. Factoring in for the formula, I did the math, it's roughly 22% for that level 100 Pokemon versus an Abra that's trying to use Teleport, and then it's also a 27% chance capture rate with a full health Abra in the original games with a Pokeball. So that made it to where the odds of all of the stuff happening were 1 in 748. It was just a weird stream, and that's guys like, whoa, look at these odds for like the Abra teleport and everything, but I thought it was crazier. So you guys might have heard in the stream I mentioned something about a 1 in 256 chance. I am aware of the 1 in 256 miss glitch, and I thought it applied to Teleport in that situation because I didn't know that Teleport just had the built-in chance to miss with the higher level opponent. So that actually isn't what happened, but I've had the 1 in 256 miss glitch apply to me before while streaming. That was doing the level 100 before Brock glitch, and I thought I used Growl 6 times. Well, I did, but one of the times it missed. And that just kind of shows right here from the math that the way that programming works is that it's 0 to 255, thus giving you a 1 in 256 chance. But the way that the formula comes out for accuracy is that it misses if it's equal or greater. Now, because the RNG formula rolls up to a byte of 255, that actually equals the cap of 255, therefore it misses. That means every move that has 100% accuracy in the original Pokemon games actually has an accuracy of 99.6. This includes status moves, this includes offensive moves, and that's just kind of the breakdown from there. So I thought that was really interesting. I thought that was applying with the Teleport. Alright, now we have Weedle. He hits the Poison Sting. There's our Poison. Awesome. It's a little earlier than I would have liked. Oh, there's the crit. Never mind. We're good right now. We're good right now. Alright. I'm taking a risk. Hopefully it doesn't crit. Okay, I was about to say if he crit there, I was going to cry. So I need to get full healing off my potion. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now, see, this is what I was going for. This is how you make it happen. This is what needed to happen like 3 attempts ago. 6, 5, 4. Crap. I don't know the numbers on this. Okay, I'm gonna save it now because I don't have a lot of room for error at this point. That was about as close as it could be. So it's 1, 2, 3. Actually, that might have been perfect because I just hold up and then I get the tick. Yeah. Did we just get it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That's perfect. Wow. Okay. Cool. Yo. Wow. I don't want to screw this up. Yo. Okay. So now we just growl. Now we just growl. You guys don't understand how rare and perfect that is. I cannot screw this up. Like, has anyone ever first tried the level 100 before Brock? I don't think so. Done. Nice. Nice. Alright. Now also... Yay! Nidoking grew to level 100. How beautiful is that? The best part about it is, like, we don't have to watch all of the levels. It's just instant level 100 Nidoking. Now, as for my encounter with the trainer escape glitch, it is a very rare occurrence. Just kind of stroll up into that trainer escape and get it on the first try. That a lot of times when you look up guides or you just hear about people trying to do the level 100 before Brock, they're going to complain that it can take 10, 20 attempts just to get the Pokemon encounter on that single tile when trying to walk into it. You don't even hear a lot of people talking about this happening throughout their natural gameplay of the game. That tile just doesn't have a high chance of generating a Pokemon. That a specific tile all by itself does not have a high chance of generating a Pokemon encounter. So you've heard people kind of complain about it. I think when I was trying to do the glitch for the first time for that original video, it took me about 30 minutes to get the successful encounter. That's also one of the reasons that you want to have a Pokemon that's poisoned, because you could just encounter a Kakuna or a Metapod and they can't deal damage to you, so now you have to retry again, and then that means more minutes of resetting for a potentially rare encounter. Now, unfortunately, after looking through a lot of posts and Google searches, I can't find anything that has a hard percent on what the encounter rate of a tile is in the Viridian Forest, but there is this for tall grass on the Bulbapedia page, determining the rate of an encounter. Probability of encountering Pokemon taking a step is determined by this simple formula, X over 187.5, and then X is the encounter rarity. Well, I can't find any post anywhere about the encounter rarities in specific areas in the original Pokemon games, so I'm just going to assume that it's very common. And even at very common, you have like a 6% chance of encountering a Pokemon when stepping at a tile, so that means it's a 6% chance to get the Pokemon encounter at that tile in front of the trainer to do the trainer escape glitch, which just is not very frequent to have it happen in the same string of initial events that when you're trying to set up for the glitch, no resets, walking in, and getting it. It also could be lower, that people have mentioned that the Viridian Forest could have a lower encounter rate from very common to common, or even semi-rare, and that could reduce the odds further. Also, from what I've seen in speedrunnings, this was a clip from SGDQ.
Catching a Caterpie here is really nice, because that means I won't have to worry about it later. It's also pretty tricky to get Caterpie in the forest, because the encounter rate's so low, you usually have to walk several steps before you can get one. On average, you get an encounter, I believe, 1 every 32 steps, so it takes quite a long time to get one.
Now, I'm not really sure if he was quoting the odds of any Pokemon encounter in the tile, or specifically Caterpie. Now, if it is specifically Caterpie, Caterpie has a 1 in 2 chance, a 50% chance of appearing, so that means he could be just cutting the initial odds in half, which still shows that the odds are fairly low to get the encounter, and that just goes with the anecdotal evidence of people saying that they could reset for up to an hour to try to get the trainer escape glitch inside of Viridian Forest and still have no success. So there's a lot of craziness going on. As for ending this video, I'm just going to play you guys the clip of me actually getting the level 100 Mew, because it has some fun Pokemon trivia as well. It was something interesting that happened on stream that has like deeper implications, and also I got it wrong on stream. I thought it was the 1 in 256 glitch. Other than that, turned into some crazy Pokemon trivia. So if you guys enjoyed some knowledge that I'm dropping on you today, just from a freak encounter and some really good luck that I kind of squandered in my quick play of Pokemon Blue. Alright, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a nice day as well. Alright, so we're going to save here. I'm going to see when the guy goes off screen, so I know when he goes on screen. Oh, I can just do it like that. Haha! Haha! Haha. I am good at this game. So yeah, you can actually do it against Shelter pretty effectively. Go into the Charmander. Then we growl. And we gotta growl him a lot of times. See, like, yeah, this is the Pokemon AI at work, guys. That if the move is super effective against the Pokemon, the AI will use it, regardless if it is a damaging move or not. This is infamously how you can go and beat Lance's Dragonite. It knows Agility. Agility wants to be a psychic move against poison Pokemon. Agility doesn't do damage to poison Pokemon. And then shenanigans ensue. So now we can go switch over to the Nidoking. And yeah, that's what I thought. Like, when I was going through this, I remember the Shelter doing weird things. Like, it withdraws, so you get a free growl against it. And then now we KO it, and this should be a level 1 Mew. And then weirdness happened. Either way, there's our Mew. There's our level 1 Mew. Yeah, Mew gained 27 experience. Perfect! Mew grew to level 100! Hey, look at that. Nice.